You're watching a super exclusive episode because I think we're literally one of the first channels to try and review the most recent fragrance launched by one of your and my favorite perfume brands. A passionately anticipated Narcotic Delight by Initio. I'm super excited, so let's get into it. Narcotic Delight was launched under the tagline, "A sensual shot of provocation." The name, the tagline, we already know where this is going. If you haven't watched our Initio episode from earlier this month, please do it, because that's where we're explaining what this brand is all about. And essentially, it's about creating this pheromone-like effect on people. It's about enhancing our natural ability or natural instinct of attraction on an olfactory level. It's very interesting, so make sure to watch it. But for now, Narcotic Delight. How gorgeous! Narcotic Delight from the opening goes fruity and boozy right away. It actually smells like a hookah bar to me. Not that I'm an expert, but back in my school years, it was a very popular type of place to be. And there was a whole trend of hookah lounges. And when you enter a place like that, it smells exactly like the opening of this fragrance. Very vibrant. It doesn't actually smell like real fruits, but rather this fruity, artificial fruity tobacco flavors. Actually, I want to spray it on my skin too. So I'm picking up a lot of that abstract, sour, vibrant fruitiness, a lot of tobacco, and on my skin, a lot of smoke. But that's not a surprise. My chemistry somehow gives all Initios a rougher character, like more aggressive, more woodsy, smoky. The only two exceptions are side effect and musk therapy. Those are the only ones that are pretty smooth on my skin, but I'm pretty sure it's a me problem. Need to soften up my personality a little bit. Too salty? Nah, I'm not. Anyway, as part of this vibrant, kind of fruity, sour start, I'm also getting a lot of spiciness, sharpness. In fact, I'll tell you, when I tried Narcotic Delight for the first time, without knowing the notes, anything, my first thought was ginger. If you are familiar with Silky Woods and Ingenious Ginger, the two fragrances from Goldfield and Banks, that combo is pretty much how I defined Narcotic Delight for myself. To me, they are incredibly similar. The difference is that the combo of Silky Woods and Ingenious Ginger is actually silkier, smoother, and Narcotic Delight, just like the name suggests, has a much more provoking character. It's more pungent, it's more sour, it bites, it hisses, it teases you, but it really captivates your senses. If we look at the official pyramid, but let's keep in mind that it's not the source of absolute truth, but it definitely tells you what the brand wanted to express with their fragrance. So if we look at the pyramid, the name Narcotic Delight will start making perfect sense, because it's a narcotic in the sense that the top notes, the sour cherry, the peppers, create this playful, venturesome, and addicting charisma. And it's a delight in the sense that all of this playfulness is built on top of a beautiful, tipsy, gourmand blend of vanilla, tobacco, and cognac. To sum up, Narcotic Delight is a sour, fruity blend built on top of a sweet and boozy tobacco vanilla base. Now, to get a bit more technical, male or female, 100% unisex, no questions asked. I'd be curious to experience Narcotic Delight on a man as a date night fragrance. However, for ladies, I think it's more of a day fragrance, maybe for a shopping run or go grab a cocktail in the afternoon with a friend type of thing. I think colder temperatures will be very complimentary for a Narcotic Delight, and I personally see it perfectly as a fragrance for a fall season. And I also think it needs air. wearing it outside, I feel like will bring the best experience out of it. As almost any other Initio, it performs very well. Narcotic Delight lasts a solid 4 to 5 hours. It's not offensively loud, maybe not ideal for super close spaces with a lot of people, but I would wear it to like a restaurant or to a theater. You might be wondering why I have 2 bottles in front of me. Well, that's because I want to compare our Narcotic Delight with Side Effect. Why? Many people asked about it. And when I was going through Fragrantica, I noticed a lot of comments saying that the two are very similar. So let's see. No. No, absolutely not. Let's start by saying that Side Effect does not have anything fruity about itself. It doesn't have any bright spiciness that you experience in the opening of Narcotic Delight. That part in the opening of Side Effect is filled with saffron, which makes it smoother and richer, almost gives it a leather nuance. Side Effect is much calmer, more elegant as opposed to Narcotic Delight. It's sensual, it's gentle. It creates this allure of safety and confidence behind a super sexy and seductive and super polished look. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of Side Effect. Narcotic Delight, on the other hand, is younger. It's crazier. It's a completely different personality. More experimental, maybe less careful, more cocky, vibrant, and let's admit it, there is a huge degree of attractiveness in both. I just wouldn't recommend you to choose one over the other. Yes, similar base. Both fragrances share a very similar base. There is booze, there is tobacco, there is vanilla, but they certainly convey a different meaning, a different message, a different mood. So no, to my nose, the two fragrances are not comparable. Narcotic Delight is now available at Scentrique. Please come by, give it a try, or maybe fall in love with it right away. We also have an online store where you can grab a sample, and if you're an adventurous fragrance fan, you can blind buy a full-sized bottle there too. I will leave all the links in the description below. Tell me how you liked this new Initio creation, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your likes, for your comments, and I will see you in the next video.